How about that for a fucking hate watch, you pussios? Arsenal 2, Everton 0. We've all had calmer weekends, haven't we? My God. I don't think I've had this much of a dopamine rush in my life. I don't think as well I've celebrated 2 Arsenal goals more than I did tonight. You'd have to go back to Reece Nelson a couple seasons back against Bournemouth. That was the time where the euphoria really kicked in. And we all believed that we were going to win the league. But I think tonight, this tops it. I was actually supposed to go to this game as well. But due to a fault in the Arsenal system or whatever, I couldn't get tickets. And I would say up until the last 6 minutes, I had no regrets whatsoever. My blood would have been boiling throughout that whole game. The way we were playing, the decisions that went against us as well. The referee was absolute horseshite tonight. But I'm just so glad that we managed to find a way still. Because on another day, we don't score. We don't win the game, bro. Everton had a fair few opportunities, and I thought, to be fair to them, they played really well. But Arsenal, I thought, in the last 15 minutes, last 30, you could say, that's when we turned the heat on. But again, it felt like a lot of our players were just, attacking players were disabled in front of goal. We just didn't want to shoot. And it was frustrating the life out of me. The referee decisions, the fact we were dwelling on the ball so much. Just everything throughout that game pissed me off. Even when we went 1-0 up, I was like, yo, focus, please. Right? They have a corner in the last minute. And then Max DOWMAN, 16 years of age. Yamal, Esteval, hide your chains. Because Max DOWMAN's here. He has arrived, bruv. My God, the goal he scored, the cross he put into the box, the lift it gave the team, the crowd, to see him come on, backs against the wall, the cross was excellent. To force Pickford into making that sort of mistake, which is unlike him, incredible. The quality of the ball was just executed to perfection. And then the goal, the way he just sent my man to the fucking shops on the halfway line. It still wasn't an easy goal, despite Pickford not being in his goal. But the way he just done my man. Controller properly died after that. My God. What a baller. This kid, should I say, is our best attacker right now. Along with Gyökeres, to be fair. And fair play to Gyökeres, because I don't remember him touching the ball. Real talk. When he came on, he did not touch the ball, I don't think. Apart from once when he gave it away. But this is why we brought him in for. His first touch should always be goal. And he was there at the right place at the right time. You can say it was the easiest finish of the season. But you've got to be there for it. And that is huge. We can talk about the Max DOWMAN goal. But that Gyökeres goal, he needed a moment like that in an Arsenal shirt. Yes, he scored twice in the North London derby. Great. But this is what we're talking about. Your £60 million striker stepping up when your team needs him the most. And that's exactly what we wanted to see. And I was kind of wondering to myself, Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath. Fucking hell. I was sort of wondering when his time was going to come at Arsenal. When is he going to have that moment where he's going to arrive? He's going to It's going to give us them dopamine rushes. Tonight, I didn't think it was going to come today, but my God. 10 points at the top of the Premier League. And now the pressure is mounting on Manchester City. If they don't beat West Ham tonight, then, yeah, we can firmly say the title's done. Like, what, 7, 8 games left to be played still? You're not catching us when you're 10 points behind. Not a chance. And that is why that win is so crucial, because we needed a win like that. We needed it. Because we haven't all season. In this sort of game, the way the game was playing out, we would either draw or maybe even lose the game in the latter stages. I've seen us concede last-minute winners, last-minute equalisers so far this season. It's been painful. And it's nice for a change that we get to witness it. It's a shame that I couldn't witness it in 4K because, my God, I'm telling you, title races are not easy. If I was there, listen, I would probably be on deck. Like, real talk. Oh my God, I'm so tired after that. I need to shout out a couple of players, you know. Calafiori in particular. I think that was his first start since his injury. That block, probably the block of the season, I would say. Shame he came off as well because I thought he was having a good game. I wouldn't have brought on Nkapie, but in all fairness, Nkapie got the assist, didn't he, for the first goal. So I guess it paid off. I thought the manager actually got his changes spot on. Came at the right time. I wanted to see Max DOWMAN. We saw him. He brought off one of the defensive midfielders. And he decided, you know what? We're going to keep Saka on the pitch. We're going to keep Eze on the pitch, which he could have easily done, by the way. He could have taken off Eze. He could have taken off Saka. But no. He brought off Zubimendi. Brought on DOWMAN on the right-hand side. Saka filled in as the number 10, I believe. And he actually went for it. So, fair play. Martinelli came on. Yeah, listen. I don't know what else to really say. I mean, David Raya, the save he made in the second half from the corner, incredible. He has this gene about him, doesn't he? In big moments, big saves. We've seen it at Brighton. We've seen it today. We've seen it at Chelsea. We've seen it plenty of times this season. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because, yeah, I'm shattered after that. I really am. But we move and we see what occurs in the Manchester City game. And if they drop points, you might as well start craving our name into the Premier League trophy because, real talk, yeah, that'll be the title wrapped up. But we'll see what happens. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.